Right. No fighting. No fucking fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting! Good. Get the fucking...
Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of the Rant series. This has been the most requested series to come back to the channel since I've come back. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got an extra little treat for you. Because ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I talked about the cosplay community.
John Cena, beat up John Cena, beat up John Cena.
And ladies and gentlemen, there was nowhere I could go from there. I've seen every single different form of WWE community, the terrible community that's in this plague right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I have just found the worst WWE community to date. This is the WWE action figures community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Now, I noticed a lot of people kind of like bash the WWE action figures community and stuff like that. And I always thought, why? Because, you know, it's just kids playing with toys. Like, one of my rules is not to go after kids on this channel, because they're only little kids, they're just playing with action figures. So, I really don't know what the issue is.
Hey guys, it's everyone, welcome back to another roster review video slash figure review video. I've got a lot of requests from people asking me, Airborne, you know, can you do another roster review? Can you show us the figures that are on the show? Can you show this that?
Fuck me, he looks pretty big for an 11-year-old. Wait a minute. Is that a 30-year-old man?
A review of my Fan Central wrestling show that I reviewed them. Also I reviewed my WWTE episodes, which is my main show, which is technically like Raw, and then I have my WWT Indie Series roster. So here we go. We have a lot of figures to review, guys. A lot of figures. Okay, so obviously we have the new European champion, Triple H. Obviously you can see he's got some blood on him from a couple of matches ago. The European champion. We have the WWTE Indie Series champion, The Undertaker. And also behind him, he's got his rival. These two are feuding right now, Kane and Undertaker. Then you have Bam Bam Bigelow, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh my fucking god. So, going into this thing, I was not expecting, like, I've heard that there are some, like, grown men that do this. Listen, okay? And I want to put this in perspective. I know people like video games, and I know people like comic books, okay? And I understand that some people like anime. I like Dragon Ball Z. But in my humble opinion, a grown man in 30 years of age shouldn't have WWE toys, okay? Now, I used to have WWE toys when I was 11, okay? And I grew out of that when I was 12, okay? Even 11, even back then, I was like, oh, you know, I think growing, like, I just think that I think it's too much. I think it's too much. Some people might even say the argument that grown men shouldn't game, okay? Some people have that argument, but in my humble opinion, I'm sorry, but I think that if a 30-40-year-old man is doing these action figures, I think it's too much. I think it's too much. I think we've hit a plateau, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit a plateau. I think it's too much. Okay? Okay? I feel sorry for oh my god. Oh, how is this real? How is this absolutely real? And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have parts of your childhood integrated with yourself. I'm not saying that. Like, for example, right? You can see right here, that is an actual £1 or $1 title, right? And the reason why I only have that here is because me and WJ do joking e-fans, taking the piss out of e-fans. That's what we do. That's the only reason why I have that. I have like one Star Wars thing there, like one Batman thing, and a Doc. That's all I have. You look across my room, like I've got New York there, I've got all that there, and then that bird there's only as a joke because that's only a joke thing, right? That's literally all I have in my room, okay? That's it. Only thing I have is my PlayStation. I have like a few books. That's it. That's literally it, okay? But I think it goes too far when you have people, and I've seen one video paying $30,000 for these WWE action figures just to be scattered around. I think it's just too much. I think it's an obsession. And I understand where people are coming from, where they're saying, I want to keep a part of my childhood. And I understand that. But there's a difference between having one little thing and having an obsession with it. Now, I'm sure this guy's a really nice guy, but I just think it's an obsession. I think it's an obsession. And I think this sums up WWE fans all the time. They're obsessed. Obsessed. I'm already one video in, and it's already too much. So honestly, I don't think it could get any worse than this.
I work hard every day, I work hard every day,
What the hell does Jeff Hardy think he's doing? He's supposed to start the match in the ring, but instead he's calling out Randy Orton to meet him on top of the 20-foot tall structure.
Oh sweet baby Jesus, it's just gotten worse.
Not anywhere in this match, Jeff Hardy looking to take advantage of that.
I hear voices in my head, they come to me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me, ooh, I hear voices in my head. Oh, we just hit another level. So, upon my research in this video, oh my god, this is why I don't do videos like this anymore. So, one of the big videos that a lot of these grown-ass men get is that they do fake matches. So what they'll do is they'll put in the title, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton action figures fight. And then they'll, like, you know, they'll play with the toys in a cell. Oh my god, they'll play with the toys in the cell and then they'll fight.
He's climbing up fast, coming for Jeff Hardy.
Here we go, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, fighting on top of the Hell in a Cell, and Jeff Hardy's getting the best of Randy Orton here. These two are taking each other to hell here, and Randy Orton is getting beat down by the charismatic Enigma.
9, 10, and turn.
Randy Orton fighting back, just smashing Jeff Hardy right here.
You know what my problem is with this, right? Is that these videos get a good bit of viewership, right? And all it really takes is buying 2 action figures and a cage and a 30-year-old man. That's all it takes. And I think, like, there's even some of these men are generally obsessed with it, but I think that there are some men in this that are just doing it for viewership. So they act all fake to the children and go, "Hi guys, do you want to buy an action figure? Oh, yokes, yokes." Like, it's just, and then they do these fake matches and they have legitimate rosters. Like, the guy that I talked about in the first video, like, he has legitimate, like, title matches, like, for World Heavyweight It's, like, very similar to E-Feds, but this takes things to a whole different level. And it's just, I feel as if it is just, like, it's just really, really bad. It's just so bad, man. It is so bad to see this. And honestly, I don't even know what to say. This is why I don't do videos like this, because it just generally gets me disappointed in humanity. On a side note, why, and this just doesn't go for the WWE action figures community, why does all these WWE YouTubers have, like, big dubs that, wow, guys, colors for the kids, Guys, can you stop that? Like, my intro's pretty decent. It's like a Marvel thing. Like, it's nice and, like, like, you know, or, like, stop. Like, just stop it. Like, it's, And some of the music in some of these videos are awful. Just wanted to add that on a side note, so... Just the intros in this are absolutely terrible.
Guys, Brutal Live back here, never Brutal Live. I do WWE action figures, and now all action figures. Today, we have the Fortnite action figures.
What's a Fortnite? Find out, well, what's a Fortnite? Hang on, let me check. Why does that guy Ninja dye his hair all the time?
These are basically your WWE Elite figures, because these are the Elite Fortnite figures. You got the Cuddle Steam Litter, and you got the Skull Trooper from Fortnite right here. No.
Let me take a wild guess of what you did. So, what you did is, son, right? This is what you did. You decided that you would go to a kid's toy store and buy Fortnite action figures. Bit questionable, but just go with me on this. And you went to the store and you thought, well, do you know what if I get these Fortnite toys and I end up actually putting them in a WWE ring, and then I clickbait everyone and say that it's WWE action figures for Fortnite, and that means I get a lot of views. Here's the thing: if they're Fortnite figures, then they're Fortnite figures. Just because you put them in a WWE ring doesn't mean that they're from the WWE. You twat.
Let's get them open. We are dropping into the Fortnite map, and we're about to get us a victory royale.
Fuck me. I'm actually just gonna add that in the video. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, why? Fuck am I? Oh my god.
To the channel. Oh my gosh, definitely head to your Walmarts right now while these figures are still at your Walmart, because you...
And this is where I actually go from joking to being quite serious. If you play with action figures for if you're a 30 or mid 20-year-old man, or 20 years, or even teenagers, I think it's a bit too much. But that aside, right, whatever, okay? But where it gets to a point where you're literally like, and these are kids that watch these types of channels, right? Whenever you're saying, hey, buy this, buy that, buy this, kids, buy that, the little kid is gonna see this and is just gonna force their parents to buy this type of crap. And it really is actually something that I've had an absolute issue with in the WWE stratosphere, because a lot of the WWE action figures and a lot of these action figures in general are really catered to luring children to buying these types of figures constantly, like making their parents buy all of this crap, and then whenever like the parents can't afford it or whatever, the parents can't get it, then all of a sudden they go, oh, but this little man, like, listen, parents need to bear in mind, they need to honestly keep an eye on their children watching videos like this, because it is only merely forcing kids to buy this crap, and then in the next few years they'll probably move on to the next thing. We already have enough of advertisements that are going at children and stuff like that are making kids buy crap that they don't really need. And I think that these channels are, not only is it deplorable, but it is an inside advertisement, because I watched a few of this guy's videos and others, and these guys are actually sponsored by some toy companies, and these toy companies are paying these idiots to play with these toys, and then it's making kids buy them. That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line with this type of crap. I honestly don't see why this is a thing, and honestly I feel sorry for the kids, because they know no better. They know no better. They're just watching this. They see this idiot. Oh, I want to buy this. And then, like, I remember, like, back in the day when I was a kid, right? And there was toys that I couldn't get, right? There was toys that I couldn't get. And then the kids laugh at that kid and say, oh, you don't have the latest Fortnite. You don't have the latest thing. And then that kid feels bad for themselves because this moron on here is advertising this crap. That's where I draw the line. In all seriousness, like, I know this is a joking video, but this is the only part of the video that's going to be serious. This is what I actually generally don't like about this. And I think it's kind of disgusting in a bit. It's bullshit.
It's coming up soon here on the horizon. I decided to make this video with tables, ladders, and chairs in WWE action figure form. And for the grand finale, we're going to be making a huge tower, and we're going to slam Braun Strowman through it. So without further ado, let's do that right now. Alright guys, a little update here in the tower. The entire base is going to be tables. And basically, I did a video, this was like a long time ago. This is like one of my first videos ever that I ever made. It was basically a huge table tower. But I've gotten many more tables in the recent time that I've been collecting WWE action figures,
So I'm watching this clip, and the entire video is him stacking up tables in a ring. It's fucking great content right there.
Again, TLC coming up in a few weeks, watch it. And without further ado, we're going to get into the destruction of this table. In 3, 2, are we recording? Yes. 1. Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
Well, that was a load of shit.
All that build up for a video and you just got an action figure and just threw it. Alright, hopefully I'm losing the will to live here, so let's look at one final clip right now.
And Styles with a phenomenal forearm on the outside. AJ needs to get her back in the ring.
Oh my god. Someone that actually put effort in a video. Guys, someone actually in this stupid community actually put some effort in. This guy actually did stop motion for Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. I don't want to play the full clip to you, but it's pretty decent. It's actually, the motion that he does is pretty good. You know, unlike...
Go, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, fighting on top of the Hell in a Cell.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching this. This did take a while editing and stuff like that. Some of these videos do take a while to put out. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I heard a lot of your feedback. That you wanted a lot of videos from like last year and 2 years ago when I did videos like this. So hopefully if this video is successful, if you guys did enjoy it, then I'll do more of these. But ladies and gentlemen, there is one person, there is one man that does wrestling action figures better than anyone, and that is...
Good job, brother. I love you. What a sickening way to end the show, ladies and gentlemen.